I'm going to do an update on the F350 with the 12 valve Cummins build. I've got quite a bit done now. Figured I'd give the YouTubers a look at what's happened. It's a 99 F350. Service truck. I pulled the 5.4 gas engine and the automatic out and put a 12 valve Cummins out of a Bluebird school bus in it. You can see some of the parts that I've made to do the conversion. Things like air conditioner bracket. This is the forward air conditioner pump that was on it from the factory. Upper and lower radiator hoses. See the lower one. You can already see it down in there. Air-to-air pipes. Built all those. Got the materials online. Mandrel bent tubing. And welded it all together. You can see where I weld the joints. Alternator. That's a 165 amp 18-wheeler alternator. Kind of hard to see down there. The tensioner set up. I built that spring tensioner. That is off in a Caterpillar engine. Idler set up. Get the belt in the direction that I need it in. Yeah, the cooling fan. That's something that the Bluebird school buses had on them. I figured I'd go ahead and put it on this truck. That is an electric clutch that engages the fan. It's thermostatically controlled, and I have a manual override switch on the dash where I can kick it on myself. Fan shroud, that was the shroud that come with the 5.4 engine. I just modified it. Come out pretty good. Got good clearance. Dorman coolant reservoir. Got that at I think it's Advance Auto. But you can buy Dorman products about anywhere. Just today I got the parts to finish the air conditioner hookup, and then I'll charge the system. Over here, something I like to show everybody. It's all fully mechanical. Throttle. That's the Ford F350 5.4 throttle cable. I just modified it. Built me a B-nut here. Something I learned while working on an aircraft. Making these B-nuts makes them a little easier, or it's more dependable than what you would buy. Same thing here for the shut-off. It is manual shut-off. There's no electric on the shut-off part of the engine. Take you inside and take a look. I've done quite a few modifications in here. It's no longer the factory Ford F350 interior. Okay, walk you through. Bucket seats. I have a Ford Excursion bolted right in. I had to drill a hole through the floor mat to get the extra bolt hole. Weather guard hanging file cabinet. So I keep a lot of books and stuff with me. It's all black in there. You can't hardly see it. These cup holders are for marine use. Work pretty good for this. We'll come over here to the outer edge of the truck. This is a throttle control. I can raise the throttle, decrease it, or if I've got it at a high throttle setting and I need to kill the throttle quickly, I can push that button. It kills it, or takes it all the way to idle. That's a vernier mixture cable off of an aircraft. So it's pretty good quality products right there that I've used on it. Beside that is the switch for the manual override on the fan. I have an idiot light here. If it's on, it's going to have the light on also. Up here on the post, use Bosch mechanical gauges, oil pressure, water temperature. The light right here, that's hooked to a sensor up at the oil filter housing. As soon as the oil pressure drops, this light comes on. That's there for two reasons. This truck has two different shut-offs on it. It's got the electrical, which is the key switch, and then you have the engine shut off, which is right over here. This is the engine shut off right here, just like a farm tractor. Well, see, you can kill the engine, and it still leaves the electrical on. This light, as soon as the engine stops, will light up. That kind of gives me it's an idiot light. Make sure you don't leave your key switch on. I can show you here. I'll just turn the key on. See, the light's on. You can't miss that. Even if you're in the house and look out the window, it's going to have the yard lit up. It's so powerful. On into the rest of the truck. We got controls for things like this is overhead strobe light, wig waggers on the front and rear of the truck. These I haven't hooked to anything yet, kind of spares. They're good bright. Nighttime you can see them real well. The radio setup. I've got the normal Cobra 29 LTD chrome radio. The mic hung off a mic mender. This radio below that, Bearcat scanner. I can pick up anything that's going on out there. Of course, you can look online and see these scanners. You see the different options. So we got private, police, fire, EMS, weather, air, and marine. As I mentioned before, I'm an aircraft mechanic. I can actually listen to what's going on up there. And I'm available to go out and do service to aircraft from this truck. And all that I can kind of, just monitor what's going on. Of course, we got a Road Pro external speaker, so you can make it a little easier to hear. Transmission, NV4500 out of the Dodge, coupled to the Cummins through Dodge parts. I had to modify the floor pan to get this transmission up in there. Pretty easy to seal it back though. I took a piece of aluminum tread plate, basically just screwed it down. Shifter boot, that's off of the, I think, an International 18-wheeler. I need a little extra clearance where the tower of the transmission comes up in it, so I used this bigger boot. Made that work out pretty good. Oh yeah, I'd like to show everybody that. Now we go over here. I've got I'm a concealed, or a permitted concealed carrier, so I keep a safe for my handgun in the truck in case I go into areas where I need to leave it. Let's see, the seats. Scoot them forward. I've added all kinds of storage back here. These are folding shelves out of a cargo van. I can keep everything. I keep my computer in this one. That way I can keep the seat against it and it don't vibrate around. I need plenty of storage because I've got lots of different manuals I need to carry with me. I'll show you right here. I ain't quite done with the battery setup. I'm putting a disconnect. And I'll fix it to where I can lock it with a padlock in case I need to lock the whole truck down. Just little doodads that I like to add into it. I'm going to start the truck up now. Let you kind of hear it. You notice the oil pressure when it fires, and notice the light. You hear the binging sound in the back. That is actually, I've got 4-inch straight outs going to the passenger side corner of the tool bed. Then it goes into a 5-inch straight out with a rain flapper on it. So I'll take you around and show you here in a minute. I wanted to walk you through this throttle increase. If you can hear it. The engine goes up. You can take it to full throttle with this. Or if you need to drop it, take it right back to high. Here's the fan override. The fan's on right now. With these engines, the way they work, it was something that was common with the Cummins. The thermostat would hold the water or coolant into the engine until it reached a certain temperature. Then it would turn it all out at once. Well, these engines run so cool, it basically just exchanges coolant with the radiator, and the thermostat closes right back. So you'll take your engine temperature will go up to about 190. Thermostat will open, it'll drop to 160, close right back, and it'll stay there. It works within that 30-degree range. And something I found while setting this system up, my fan never does come up. Well, I talked to some guys at Cummins about that, and they told me that fan, the size of that fan, did not running, I'm going to gain about 5 miles per gallon with this truck. Fuel economy. It's a pretty good trade-off, considering there wasn't really no problem at all to add that fan to this engine. You can see the engine runs real smooth. Here's my exhaust setup. 4-inch straight, all the way to 5-inch straight out. The flapper's a little annoying right now. I'm going to counterweight it, kind of smooth it back out so it'll stop that beating and banging. Now here's the passenger side. Still some junk. Yeah, I made my own flashlight hanger. PVC pipe, works pretty good. There's one of these on each door. I'm going to take you to the back of the truck and show you some of my lighting setup. Turn my wig waggers on. I like to show them off too. Got some new tires coming for the truck too. I'm going with 14-ply Kenda tires. Those are hooked. Them's the orange truck lights. I think Optronics brand. These are hooked through the wig wagger system, which is basically the same thing as a police car uses. Same on both sides. And they got these lights are bright. My reverse lights, they're also hooked into these lights. They blink when I'm in reverse. Plus I've got a backup alarm into the rear bumper. In the process of building it right now. Tapered corners, a little more modern looking. This bumper, when I cover it, will stop about right here because I have a IMT or Ventura crane I'm putting on the truck, and the outriggers need a place to sit. Oh yeah, all the doors I've went in, redone them, covered them in plywood, makes them shut a little more solid. New limit chains for them. I even put instructions. Put my load limits on the doors. That's my overhead strobe light. I've got to build a headache rack to mount it on. This door, front driver's side, it will be used more than any. So I've added double limit chains. Notice how well they shut. I do have keys for all that. Something I'd like to share with everybody. When I had this bed sandblasted, they done door handles, pockets, and everything. Well, the handle itself is stainless steel. The pocket was metal. Well, when they sandblasted it, it rusted. So I took these and put them in a bucket, put apple cider vinegar in, let them set for 3 days. Took a brass brush and brushed the rust right off. It's a good trick if you're cleaning up parts. That apple cider vinegar really works. It's been a job doing this conversion, but I could not buy a truck like I wanted that I could depend on. And I know this Cummins engine, the 12-valve especially, Case International, or Case Farm machinery, and industrial machinery like bulldozers have been using these engines for years, trouble-free. And Dodge has got it in their pickups, but you couldn't get it with the Ford. So I decided just to do it myself. You know, the Ford's the #1 truck in America. Well, what better combination to have that Cummins to this Ford body.